So, hi everybody, this is RRPG here, and welcome to my live stream of Dragon Quest Builders. This is probably going to be a weekend series, but I haven't determined anything yet of what's going to go down. But this is something I plan to do on my off time during the weekends, whereas the World of Final Fantasy, that's going to be mostly a weekday series, because I'm going to be spending a lot of more quality time with that game than I do Dragon Quest, but, maybe at some point I will tend to switch things up a bit, but who knows. But I'm not alone tonight in this live stream, as I do have some special guests with me, and they are Fighter Cows.
Hey, what's up?
We also have the Bad Gamer.
Hey.
And we also have Mike Maverick, and he's currently taking care of some things from his end, but he should be back on momentarily, or whenever he can. But let's go ahead and play Dragon Quest Builders while we're at it, and I've been looking forward to playing this game for quite some time now.
This game, I can say this straight off, this game is good.
It is.
It took me, I would say, 12 hours just to complete the first chapter of the game, actually. Although, I was heavily also building the town and not always doing the quest and just roaming around, so...
Yep.
Oh, there's that dastardly Dragon Lord from Aleph Guard. Yeah, and this game's world is based on the first Dragon Quest.
Huh. Well, all I can say is a typical Dragon Quest story. Darkness, evil, and dispel it.
Mm-hmm. And that's something about this series that has managed to stick through thick and thin ever since its conception back in the 80s. It's stuck with its roots with pretty much anything main game and spin-off form. Probably except for, like, Dragon Quest Joker, or Dragon Quest Monsters Joker, or whatever it's called.
Oh, yeah, that kind of, like, Pokemon-ish kind of...
Yeah, and it seemed like it was in a modern setting of some sort, with all those gadgets and whatnot.
I never played it, but I think that's because I don't think Europe ever got it, so...
Yeah.
No, I don't think we never got it. But for me, like, people... I like many people assumed when they saw this was just like, this is like a Minecraft, but no, this is more, this is what Minecraft has been trying to become.
Mm-hmm.
But at least oh yeah, there too. Well, he designed every time there's a Dragon Quest game.
Yep. Whenever it comes to Dragon Quest, you will always expect the likeliness of Yuji Horii, Akira Toriyama, and Koichi Sugiyama to actually lend their likeliness for this game when it comes to game design, character design, and music composition.
Definitely.
So, when with Final Fantasy, what Hironobu Sakaguchi, Nobuo Uematsu, and Yoshitaka Amano did for starting off that series, Akira Toriyama, Koichi Sugiyama, and Yuji Horii stuck with this series ever since the beginning, and they continue to stick to the series to this very day. That's why the series still remains great as it is, because they did not tread the series in a different light when it comes to either main games or spin-offs.
No, Otaku, this is more than just Minecraft. As I said before, this is what Minecraft has been trying to become. At least when you're not when you're not over-modded the game. It had its mechanic is, it's simple, but at the same time, I would say it's simple without being needlessly overcomplicated. Crafting stuff is really, it's go by fast. But the thing is that.
Before we get started, let's go into the game settings, just to check and see, all the basic settings.
I didn't even see what you're playing on.
I'm playing it on the PS4.
It's PS4 exclusive.
No, it's for Vita.
No, yeah, it's for Vita too.
It is? I did not know that, alright.
I played it on Vita.
And
okay. How's the Vita version?
It surprisingly runs well. Very well,
although it's not like it's a heavy on the,
Yeah, it's the chibi and the blacks kind of.
Well,
I like the sheep. I like the
sheep
now.
Just like
Toriyama's good at that.
Just like in Dragon Quest IX, we need a designer character.
Yeah, I mean, it's impressive that every time he's been there to design at least most of the characters. And
you got that right.
He's pushing 60, and he's still doing this.
He's pushing 60 and directing, Super. Which is, the latest arc is about to take its final, it's about to end soon, and it's...
I just saw tweets from people, and I'm like, oh, spoilers.
Yeah,
oh, boy.
I mean, the only thing that
What should I give a good name for this Dragon Quest character?
Well, if his default name is Bildrick.
Bildrick.
Really?
That's
I did
his
not
default.
know that.
Yeah.
Like a combination between Builder and Erdrick.
And Erdrick, yeah.
Because since this is taking place in the same world as the first Dragon Quest.
MC Hammer.
You gave me just an idea.
That's actually, I can't believe I didn't think of that. I don't know. Why didn't I think of that?
That's what we're gonna name him. Thank you.
No problem.
MC Hammer it is.
And his theme song.
Can't
It's hammer
touch this.
time.
Boom, boom, doo, doo. Boom, 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 boom. It's hammer time. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Yes, I'm happy with the character. Let's get started.
As Hammer himself would say, proper.
Proper.
No, and the comment is, it's nothing really deep, but you know, it's
So,
it's
thou
better.
art come before me at last. I am the Dragon Lord, Master of Masters, King of Kings. Long have I awaited this moment. So, this is supposedly the final battle in the first Dragon Quest, but it's going to create a paradox with where the Dragon Lord leaves a suggestion to where he actually wins in the beginning. Thou wish not for half the world? Wilt thou not reconsider? It is an offer few would refuse. No, MC Hammer, at long last I have found you. A single foolish choice has plunged this hallowed land into darkness. Beneath benighted... What?
I think since you said this is take place in the same world as maybe this is probably an alternate timeline than where
Yeah.
he took the choice.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. It's just, it's not canon, it's just non-canon. You know, what if the hero in the first game actually took the choice, but he But he didn't realize that he was actually being tricked in the end.
But thou must take mine offer.
Arise, my child, your destiny awaits. Don't you mean your density?
Don't you mean, what's a cemetery?
Oh, Jesus Christ. You had to go that way, didn't you?
I think I missed a joke there, but okay.
I can't wait to get to that game when I do my retrospective on the Final Fantasy XIII trilogy and Type 0.
I still have that game. I have not played that.
Do you remember who you are? Do you remember what you are? No, because I never played this game before. I see. So you have no recollection of before. No matter, indeed. Perhaps it is for the best. After so long a slumber, no doubt your body will still be weak. Arise, my child, and see that you can move freely, MC Hammer. Okay, so I guess we're getting started with the basic movement. So use the left stick to move around and press circle to jump. Have fun around, have a run around and stretch your legs. Oh, most certainly. So this is overhead Minecraft.
Well, you can actually also pull down the camera.
Oh, okay. But you know, I kind of like this angle. It's very nostalgic for JRPGs of old.
That's mostly probably the reason why. I would say that the only issue I have would be the camera, most because
I tend to fiddle with the camera a lot too in this one.
Yeah.
What kind of annoying is that I want to make proper houses, but the best way to make houses is by having no roof, because otherwise you don't see anything.
Oh, my poor child, it is true. You are nearly at death's door. It seems your lengthy slumber has robbed you of your strength. Yeah, how long have I actually been sleeping there?
So far, I have not a single. They haven't told me.
Here, my child, take these white petals. You can use them to restore your vitality. Are they edible? Must be.
No, you make them to a healing.
Oh, like a healing herb.
Basically.
That comes later. That comes
Oh.
later.
Crud. I still like the name that we suggested, MC Hammer.
You mean I suggested?
Oh, I don't care.
But I quite do. No. We all did. We all played our part.
So the tree stumps are going to be your crafting tables, basically.
Yep. At least
Oh.
for now.
Healing cream.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. I think of healing solve. That's what the word I was looking for from the beginning.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll find white petals everywhere, so it's not hard to make like a ton of them.
Alright. You have made your first creation. Do I get a trophy? No, probably not. You have a
I'll
power...
say this, getting trophies is not easy to do. I've been
No,
playing this for 13 hours, I've gotten 3 trophies.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
You have
13
a-
hours. Maybe 4. I think you get 1 for completing a chapter 2.
I'm really digging the music in this game so far.
No, it's a classic DQ.
I was going to say, it's pretty classic. It's very reminiscent. And then, I cannot speak English today. It brings back old memories of all the games. Yes, there we go.
MC
fuck.
Hammer, my child. Do another song number! Call it,
Hammer,
it's hammer time!
hammer.
Well, yes, I quite understand that you wish to leave this place. But first, you must learn of your...
Oh, yeah.
Very well.
I'm gonna say that the dialogue is sometimes very funny.
Uh-huh.
You saw, I don't know if you saw him, Double R, but he actually did the motion with his hand, like, hurry up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he does. It's,
So it breaks the fourth wall, basically.
a bit, but there are also some like implied that you know that our hero is very savvy and ask ask the right questions, but get the most insane answers to why he has to do it.
Yeah.
Sometimes the reasons.
Oh, so the Z's are replaced with S's for civilizations. So it's civilizations. Sations, not zations.
I think it's also a sort of like a combination of civilization and sanction, because you're making sanctions.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I mean, there are
Or maybe bastions.
there are some things in the in Old English that have maybe an extra letter or a replaced letter. Like if you were to compare Final Fantasy XII with the word magic, there is a K at the very end of that word.
Sometimes it's still weird. It's like
I just want to point out, Old English, totally different language than Middle English.
Yep.
The stuff you saw, Old is actually Middle. Old English sounds like Old Norse.
Ah, okay.
well, that's because it's based off Nordic and Nordic speech.
Cause I have Beowulf in Old English, and I'm reading this, and I'm like, whoa, this how did this turn into English?
And also
That's actually an interesting. Language is interesting how it evolves and how it then separates from. That was once almost like a, we talk more or less the same, but then somehow we all start using different types of sound.
True. Very interesting.
Some-
I'm not an official linguist, but I kind of that's like one of my biggest passions is language.
Yeah, me too, actually. I mean,
break
that's
apart,
why
collect the nearby earth.
I mean, that's why.
I have a baseball bat called a cypress stick.
I mean, I found it quite interesting. That's why I've learned it very. My English is good, yes. No, like that's why I speak very good English, but also because of what I've been doing throughout early childhood. That also helps a bit.
Uh-huh.
I mean, come on, both of you must have thought that I was almost American when you first heard me talk. At least you, Jerry, when you talked to me for the very first time.
Uh huh.
You thought I was, an American.
Yeah, I did not. I was like, pfft, like I'm all the way in this other country, all across the ocean. I'm like,
I'm back.
Hey, welcome back,
hey.
Hey,
Mike. We just officially got started, so introduce yourself, man.
Hey guys, my name's Mike Maverick. How's it going?
Oh, we're doing just great, Mike. You made it
Yeah,
just in time. We haven't really gone through much of the main story yet, so we just got started with maybe about 10-15 minutes of it.
Yeah, sorry about that. I was just having this weird fear about right now because I got a question.
Okay.
Hey.
shoot.
I know you guys are not doctors and all that shit, but
Mm-hmm.
I keep
Definitely not.
having I keep having those what's it called? Those
Anxiety attacks?
stretches.
Oh,
Well,
stretches?
it's more like it feels like a stretch muscle pain a little. It's like a tiny muscle pain,
Uh-huh.
and I feel like my breathing is about to be short sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Dude,
And
that
all
happens to me at night.
Happens
when
to you at night?
My breathing, I just go like, why? Like, I just get freaked out that I'm not breathing like deep enough. And
My
like, I'm
lord.
like, oh, I'm like, am I gonna suffocate or?
Yeah, that's how that feeling. I was working cleaning up my kitchen, and I was happy that my internet was not internet. I'm happy that my I'm just happy that my cousin finally left. Now I just realized that it keeps bugging me.
So we're in the Cantillon Plains.
Pinwheel.
But
Eh?
I guess I have something similar when I also sometimes go to bed and I'm about to say something like, why am I not getting oxygen enough?
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah. I mean, that was kind of how I was before I lost weight. It's like whenever I woke up, I kind of felt that that the air passages was kind of heavy, and I think it was because.
yeah.
But then after I started losing weight, I didn't notice that problem after I woke up.
I haven't noticed it my own. I just
Maybe I need to lose.
eating weight.
Maybe I need to lose weight. Maybe. It's
Well,
just
yeah,
for-
that too. I gained some. I lost like 30 pounds, but I think I gained like 10 back. Just
Yeah,
now.
I mean, I just started a new diet back in July, Mike, and I've now lost 35 pounds ever since. And I started at like 190 back in July, and now I'm back to 155 pounds right now.
I'm trying to get back. I'm trying to get down to 250 or 230.
That's
right
what
now.
I'm trying to do too. 250 is the goal.
Yeah, the problem is I keep gaining weight here.
I keep eating chips at night. That's my problem.
Yeah.
Well, you don't drink pop, do you? Because I stopped drinking pop, and that really helped me contribute to my weight loss.
Yeah, I just got back drinking soda again. I don't know, but I need to get back.
I drink tons of cans a day. People keep telling me, "Oh, you're gonna die," and I'm like, I would have been dead already with how much I drink.
Oh, I mean, I get to tell you guys this. I weigh like a roughly 300, so. But I know I've been going. I used to weigh a bit more, but I've been going down most because I'm just starting eating right instead.
That is the main thing. It's true because the 30 pounds I originally lost was just because I backed off on the food, on the bad food, anyways.
Uh-huh. And I had to cut back
People
on...
keep asking me, "Oh, what exercise do you?" I'm like, "Exercise? I've just been eating right."
And some of the bad food that I was eating, I had to cut back on. Like, whenever I have pizza, I usually just have, like, 2 slices about...
Stream secrets.
every day for, like, 4 days a
I mean,
week.
secret stream. Weight loss secrets stream. You hearing this
No.
stream?
Actually, no.
Eat right.
See, here's the thing. I sometimes, usually on Fridays or the weekends, I'll have usually a pizza, something like that,
Uh-huh.
and that is my entire meal. I eat a couple slices when I take it home, and then I eat it during the day, and I'll full, and that's my entire calorie intake also. this is already, applies for the entire day.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, Mike, this is our good friend Bad Gamer. He was originally part of my 4DS audio podcast that we did back about 5 years ago.
Yeah.
So that's who else is in the stream. So I just didn't want you to think, who the hell is this guy?
I see.
Actually, I can ask you the question asked there. What country do you think I am from? What would you assume based on my, accent?
Russian? I don't know.
Actually not far off. Sweden. I'm from Sweden.
Sweden.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but 2 out of our 4 to 5 people within our podcast are actually from Sweden, and him and Carlio41. So the other was
You can
from
detect that he is more Swedish than I am.
He's more Swedish.
Well, at least his accent. Well, actually, it's also technically I am part one. I am 1/16th of Russian. So
Well,
I'm a quarter Finnish also. So
Finland. I had a character in a story I was writing that was Finnish. His name was Jarmo.
Yarmo.
this sounds pretty Finnish in my opinion.
Are you playing any games,
my last
Mike?
name.
Not at the moment. I'm trying to get back into it, but right now, just this whole panic attack just got me to a boiling point of depression and everything. I just can't take this no more. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I'm dragging this down.
Oh no, it's quite alright. I mean, if you ever need, like we said, if you ever need somebody to talk to, just let us know. We can try to help you ease your pain, man.
Well, the problem is this. I'm sorry about making this personal and everything. It's like after the whole fight with me and Misha Mayhem, I just like everything went down the crapper. Everything went down. Everything. My brother passed away. It got worse. Losing friends and everything. I just went to a boiling point. I feel like that. I just feel like people from RVT don't like me.
What?
That's how I feel most of the times. It's like I feel like I want to. It's just I just feel like I piss a lot of people off. That's all.
Well, I mean, I was on that stream I was on that stream with the Shades back on Monday, and he really enjoys you being one of the guests. I mean, one of your audience members who likes to type in the chat. And I've talked, I gave you a mention in the live stream that I was in with him, and said that you were a really great guy and you're very passionate at what you do, and you really like just to have fun being a gamer.
Yes, exactly. I love doing all this stuff I love to do and everything. It's just that maybe some people like Hairball don't like me as well. It's like I can't be liked around here, so I just try too hard. That's all.
Well, maybe I shouldn't. If it's okay, if this random person can state his 2 cents in, and then all I can say is that no matter what, some people will not like you. I know that.
Ain't that truth?
I know that from my own experience. I'll say this. I'll say this just so you know what I'm coming from. I'm not a reviewer. I'm not a Let's Player. I haven't done a single. I don't have a fan base. I'm basically writing coattails on everyone here, and I'm just here to talk to some people I rarely talk to because But you shouldn't let that really go too much to your thinking. If they hate you, they usually will display some form of hate. That is what I learned.
Yeah,
but I understand you because I'll just say this. I understand at the same time because I'm always worried to rub someone the wrong way by saying the wrong words, because I have a tendency to be very honest in the most brutal fashion, I will say. Sometimes.
Yeah, right now it's just I feel like all this has been going on with me is to the point that I want to. It's just that it's like I've been through a lot of people who are toxic, and they say that I'm the toxic one.
Usually the people who are the toxic.
Well, yeah, well, exactly.
Toxic people will never know
exactly.
that they're toxic.
They'll never admit it. They want to pawn it off.
Jesus Christ! Just play any.
Matter of fact,
any...
them doing that is pretty much them saying that they're the toxic one.
Exactly. You know what? You're right. You're right. It's like I don't know why I feel like this. It's like I don't know why I act like this.
Sometimes you just need to talk about it so you can reflect on it. It's.
What part are you on, anyways? Oh, you've got Pippa.
Yep.
I like her.
She's so cute.
Who?
the character model, Pippa in Dragon Quest.
Like,
Like, 'cause-
look at it.
the
they're like
NPC.
these cute little chibis, and when she claps, I'm like, aw. Toriyama still got it.
The only problem is that she suffered from every cute Japanese girl has. She can't cook for her life.
Long list of female anime characters that don't cook. The one that comes to my mind isn't even from an anime. She's from a game. Kosuha Mizuha.
What game is that?
Anyways, I feel a lot better now, guys.
Well, that's
I just wanna say
good.
thanks.
Oh, absolutely.
I feel a lot better, and I'm sorry if I dump in all this in this stream, guys.
Oh no, don't worry about it.
Anyways,
Okay. You said I'm gonna probably forget that. So.
I usually. That's me too. I usually forget. But people do that to me. They're like, "Hey man, can you keep your secret?" I'm like, "I'll forget the secret. Don't worry about it."
So no worries. You could tell me you stabbed someone and hide the body, and I would just be like,
then I forget. Like, oh,
"What did you do yesterday again? I totally forgot."
good. That person's like, good.
wait. What is that? Funimation's been to bullshit since Odd Abercorn.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out.
I have no idea what's
What
Yeah,
did Todd do? What did Todd? Todd Abercorn's a cool dude.
Yes, he
It's
is.
like-
This thing feels like it came out of nowhere. I mean, mostly because
yeah.
I have no idea who the guy is. I'm bad with names.
And I don't know who does he voice in Dragon Ball. I know he voices Natsu in Fairy Tail, and that's why I like him.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but I know he voices
I think he
Jadeite
voices
in the Viz dub of Sailor Moon.
Now I've got a fire in my belly. Oh, you know how it sounds.
No, that's that's the voice also.
Yeah,
Lin
Todd
from-
even Todd Abercorn plays Jedi, right?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, nice.
let's
And he actually
see.
sounds much better for the character
Fairy Tail.
than the originals that we got in the 90s.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. Apparently he's the one who's been voicing 19 for the past. I think throughout the games, Kai, and the current game.
But
And
19.
Jocko, his voice.
Oh, he voices Chaco.
Oh
Okay.
yes, I forgot about that. He is the voice of Jocko. The Galactic Patrolman.
Have any of you actually read the original manga for Jocko?
Little bits and pieces of it.
I actually bought each issue of Shonen Jump that manga came out in just for that. I'm like, you don't read Shonen Jump anymore. I'm like, yeah, but I'll pay the 99 cents each week for Jocko. Now I have Jocko. But I want to
I'll
play.
say this, and this is my opinion. I like him in small doses. He's very prominent in Super, and for me, that's almost
You know what I think it is? They shoehorned him in.
a bit, but
His origin had nothing to do with the current story. His origin had to do with before Goku even landed on the Earth. And then all of a sudden now he's here now when Goku's like 40. And...
Hey, Alex.
No.
Yeah?
If you want to know something of what another role that Todd Habercorn played that you're going to be familiar with is the old man from Tales of Exilia, who's among the 6 main characters.
Oh my God, you're right.
Oh
Yeah.
Oh, and
Otaku Game Fan says F Habercorn. You see, he doesn't like his voice.
Well, I think it's pretty okay.
He just does. Well, let's see how I told you, Mike. Some people just don't like some people.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I see. Got it.
And I even made this talk with Shades when we were on that stream back on Monday that You know, voice actors in this day and age, they get no appreciation from whichever region they're in, and that's really saddening.
Didn't they strike recently?
Hey,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I just say this right now? Gamergator's starting to hate Jamie Markey for some stupid reason. Oh yeah, remember?
What now?
You know Jamie Markey, the voice actress who played Panty from Panty and Stocking.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
I haven't seen the dub of that one actually. So
Yeah, and the funny thing is the Gamergators don't like her because of that. On that episode of Prison School, she and what's her name, Tyson Reinhardt did a what's it called, the ADR directing and writing to the series.
Yeah.
And she had to write some sort of something that involves Gamergate.
Oh.
And
well, I won't say that you shouldn't draw the single group in. You know, there's some people. I mean, the Gamergate thing has both a positive and negative, just as the feminist side has its own positive and negatives. But it's
Exactly.
But usually, again, the people who doesn't go through all the facts are the idiots, and unfortunately, are the vocal minority.
Exactly.
Yep.
And of course, people who are quote unquote supporting this,
Straw mattress.
and the people who quote unquote supporting Gamergate and got all angry about this, in the words of McCain, that's the joke.
Oh, McBain, yeah.
Hey,
So-
I support, you know, Gamergates in there's always like at least the valid one, you know. The
So
valid
basically, what you're saying, you see the like you said, the valid. You see.
I see both sides. Like I also see for feminism, but I'm seeing my stuff more like an what is it called? Egalitarian.
Egalitarian.
Egalitarian. Thank you.
That's what I.
And a Taco Game fan, yes,
Watch me
Jamie
get
Markey
hate
is
for saying
awesome. And you know who else is awesome? Jessica Cabello. I love her voice acting. You know what? I'm close friends with her for some reason. I talked to her on Facebook.
You don't like Colleen Clinkenbeard either? In the
Wow.
chat. In the
oh,
chat.
the voice
Oh,
of 18? No.
Yeah,
I mean
yeah, she's-
Gohan.
No, yeah, the voice of God. It's like, okay, I think I heard the thing is Jamie Markey did say something about Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, and I think she's one of the time patrollers voice in there.
You sound, well, yeah, a lot of voices. Matt, did you know? I was gonna ask in the chat too. Like, what do you think of Tia Ballard?
Oh, Sheila Ballard. Oh my God, she has a sweet voice.
She's happy, and I love Happy. Happy's actually my favorite character in Fairy Tail.
What do you think
And
of?
she was in Xenoverse 1, and she was basically doing the Time Patroller voice as Happy, and I'm like, oh, that's awesome. And I hope she's in Xenoverse 2. I haven't heard all the voices.
What do you think of Jeremy Lay?
Oh, all
I
right.
feel like an awful person. Like whenever time I say who, because again, I
Well-
suck at names.
Well, it's
Jeremy
also because voice actors unfortunately aren't as well known as they should be.
You know,
Lucy Hartfilia in Fairy
Oh,
Tail.
okay. I just
And
I just-
she-
I
and
just
she's
need a
awesome
character.
and she's awesome enough from Sword Art Online.
And and Sailor Venus from
Sorry.
Sailor Moon.
Sorry,
Yeah, Sailor Venus.
I almost choked there.
Make that other bed, and then get this, Double R. Watch out for that guy you rescue.
He's gonna
took my
make-
bed,
He's
He
gonna
took
make
the
Pipa
bed,
his waifu.
so I had to make another bed.
And you know who else has a sweet voice? Monica Rial.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
She's-
Oh
Can
yes.
I get
Yeah.
Can I get a? Can I
Yeah,
get a character?
she's good. She's good friends
She's
with
a lot
not
of
only-
people. Monica.
She's the current voice of Bulma in Dragon Ball right now.
Oh,
Yes.
really? Yeah, I like that voice of Bulma. Really.
Yeah.
Yeah, the current
yeah,
Bulma I like way more than the past Bulma, I'll tell you that much.
Okay. One thing that kind of upsets me at the moment is that someone in the voice acting dub around the Anime News Network made fun of this guy named Benjamin Oscar because for the fact that he loves the animes because he loves the voice actors. First of all, he's good friends with most of the voice actors. I mean, seriously. Your guys are just trying to single out a few people. You know what? Go ahead, make fun of me because I like the anime because people like Jamie Markey, Tia Ballard, and hell, even Tyson Reinhardt's voice in there. I don't. I just like. I don't care.
The,
It's like I will. It's like these are people who are fan sub elitists.
Hey, I'll say this. I had some bias when it comes to that's all. Here's the thing. I had a bias too when if I watched an anime first, if I watched it sub or dubbed. Now these days, I actually watch both because it's like if an anime I really enjoy, I want to hear the dub because I want to see how well they do, and sometimes the dub is better. I have the perfect example where the dub is so superior to the Japanese one that I never want to watch the Japanese ever again, and that's Full Metal Alchemist.
Really?
Yeah, because they voices.
I haven't seen the Japanese, so.
No, that's the thing. But that's because, and I think the creator said so herself. Like it works better because it takes place more or less in Europe. In European setting, and
same thing with Cowboy Bebop is so Western inspired that.
Yeah.
Or Trigun.
Trigun too, yeah.
I like
anime like that where they're basically supposed to be Western stories anyway. Like
Exactly.
Hellsing comes to mind as well, since they actually have like British accents in the dub and they're supposed to be in Britain.
And probably one of my favorite earliest dubs that I really got into was Samurai Champloo, the sister series to Cowboy Bebop.
Speaking of which, I actually have that on Blu-ray.
Which one?
Hold on, guys. I'm gonna make a call real quick.
Which
I'll be right
series?
back.
Samurai Champloo.
Oh yeah, Champloo, yeah.
Okay, I was said, speaking of which, I have that.
Hip Hop Edo period.
I just like because of the setting of it, and like can't go wrong with the voice of Mugen.
Basically the voice of Spike Spiegel, Stephen Bloom.
Yeah.
Furware.
The only thing I would say, like, as I said before, that I barely.
I guess it would become an anime discussion considering the game we played is designed by a guy.
Well, is it like all four of us anime watchers and enjoy that?
Well, also no, it just seems funny because Dragon Quest is done by Toriyama's the characters anyway.
Yeah, done by Dragon Ball, and Dragon Ball is anime and everything else. So
it seems that Toriyama has a very big fond affection towards the word dragon whenever he creates.
You're right. Dragon Ball, Dragon Quest, Blue Dragon.
Oh yeah, so I need to actually probably play that one at some point too.
Going back to Jaco, it's funny. Did you know that Toriyama likes to build Gundam model kits?
Oh,
I'm
really?
Not surprised.
I always wondered if he was a Gundam fan. I heard somewhere like, oh yeah, he likes to build model kits, and then in Jaco he mentions the Zagak, and I'm like, only a Gundam nerd would know what a Zagak is. This dude is in Gundam.
I mean,
yeah.
I'll say this if we're going to talk about robots and stuff like that. Like I've been trying to watch different Gundams. I can never get really into it. There's only one Gundam series. That's because I prefer the other mecha genre, the super mecha genre instead.
Versus real robots, yeah. Gundam is real robot, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I said there's only one Gundam I actually ever stuck to. And
is it G Gundam?
Yes, I was just about to say, and you can probably figure out based on what I prefer.
I have one
G
Gundam.
It's amazing.
I have
some people like. I love G Gundam. Yeah.
I have two Gundam games on the Super Famicom, but one of them is actually formed from a crossover. The one Gundam game I have is that fighting game, Mobile Suit Gundam Zeta or whatever. You know that fighting game by Bandai? Or whatever it's called, Endless Duel.
Endless Duel is a Super Nintendo one. It's Famicom one, yeah.
Yeah, I have that game.
And then then later on it was Battle Assault, which is basically the same engine but on PS1. And then it had all the other Gundams too.
But I also had that one game that was pretty much a crossover between Mobile Suit Gundam, Kamen Rider, Ultraman. It's basically like a chibi beat 'em up.
Oh, SD the Great Battle.
Yes.
I just blew. You know our buddy Frankie, right?
Yes.
I just blew his mind about that game because he didn't know about that game. And I'm like, dude, did you know there's this game called SD the Great Battle where Gundam, Kamen Rider, and Ultraman team up? And speaking, did you know where I got my name Fighter Cows from?
Where?
You played SD the Great Battle.
There's a little bit. I haven't played it all, but I played it a little bit.
She shows up later. There's a character in that game named Fighter Roar.
Ah.
and then he has a partner named Fighter Emmy.
But no fighter cows?
No, Kaos I made up, but the
Oh,
fighter
okay.
part is from that. Fighter
Basically,
Roar,
you took the
Fighter-
word fighter and then chaos to implement that. So.
I
So we
also,
don't have-
I
It's like
gotta
my-
ask this.
My character is part of.
You know, Jerry, this is something I've also been meaning to ask you. Why have you been pronouncing the name Chaos and not Chaos? Because it sounds like you would say chaos with that pronunciation.
Chaos is English. Chaos is Greek.
Ah, okay, now that makes sense.
Told you, Drad Gamer, I love language.
No, I enjoy it too. I'm into it. I mean, that's why I'm trying
I always
to learn
like to, like-
Japanese. Say-
You know what's funny? I just started to learn to read Japanese, and it wasn't. I think I told you this, did I?
I don't think so.
I try to learn Japanese by reading the charts, by studying, and you know what makes me learn Japanese? By reading words like "opai" over and over again on Pixiv, and I just started to recognize the characters.
Yeah, you do that. I mean, I'm
Like
there's-
just by
there's stuff-
years of reading Pixiv Japanese on Pixiv, I just started to
I mean-
recognize.
I mean, I've been slowly. I can see some, like, at least hiragana characters
Yeah.
that I almost slowly start to realize what they are.
Uh-huh.
But it takes fucking forever. I'm like, I had class a couple days ago. I only have it like once a week, which is the main issue, and it takes like 6 months until we have a new class, which is the main problem with this entire thing. Is I keep forgetting way too much.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, so we were having this like we were gonna, search word basically,
Yeah.
and as we did that, like the girl next to me, she's just like, I have the spreadsheet of all the characters, and so because the words are in written out as normal with letters, and then I'm
Uh-huh.
gonna have to go like ta. And then I have to look for the character ta and see like I can't find it in the fucking scramble word. She just sits in there like, okay, there, and then she fucking crosses it over. It's like, fucking A.
So he said in the chat, F Yoko Hikasa as well. And I
Oh.
just had to look her up because and I was like, I don't know. Oh, she's new. Okay. She voices Laura in Street Fighter V,
Oh, I see.
Japanese version of Laura, which is the better version.
Mm-hmm.
Even if she's bad, but then again, it doesn't take much to be better than the English version of Laura. Oof.
I pretty much enjoy, speaking of Street Fighter, I pretty much enjoy Kyle Hibera more as Ryu than I do, the other voices of him. And even from the Street Fighter animated movie, Street Fighter 2 animated movie, he was voiced by the guy who played Might Guy from Naruto.
Yeah, that's right. That's like one of his early. I'm guessing that's one of his earliest roles because that came out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that came out 95.
Yeah.
I also enjoy Ken's English voice a whole lot.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Ruben Langdon.
Yeah, but that's also because he voiced one of my other favorite characters,
Dante.
Doesn't Ruben Langdon actually speak in Japanese? Doesn't he also speak Japanese?
I have no idea.
Or at least he did in that live action thing because apparently he doesn't just voice act, he also does acting.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna talk about it. I'm gonna actually teach you a neat little trick here.
Okay.
Is that if you hold in when you have like a block, if you
Uh-huh.
hold in a move, every time that he space, he will put it down.
Ah.
Which means you can actually make a line without constantly have to tap, move. You just hold in and start moving.
Ah. Oh, I see. Yeah, I see what you just told me there. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, it's a.
Much.
You definitely
It's
played longer than I.
I've completed the entire first chapter, so.
Yeah. He even told me right before he came on.
And I did a couple more hours on the second chapter. I was wondering if they're gonna fix some of that stuff when in the second chapter, but all I can say is that they even tell you later on, like when you move to the next one, you forget everything. You still retain some of the memories, but you forget you lose all your items.
Hmm.
Okay, he says I just have something against Yoko since Infinite Stratos after High School DxD or DD, I forget. I heard of both anime, haven't either.
I can say this. High School DxD. Is that High School Ditto?
No, that's another. I get them confused a lot. But High School
That's what I just got.
DxD is also ecchi, which kind of it confuses me with High School DxD because they're both ecchi, but High School DxD is like, it's not zombies, it's like this demon girl
Okay.
harem thing with this dude. Yeah.
Oh my god. Speaking of harem, you want to know what my biggest guilty pleasure anime is?
What is it?
Which one?
Love Hana.
Dude, that was like one of the first manga I've ever read.
That is the same reason, minus the manga. For me, it was the very first anime I ever saw when I knew what anime was.
You know the first anime I've ever seen?
What? Pokemon?
No, 1994, I think. It was Cyborg 009.
Huh.
Which, if you guys don't know, was created by the guy who, Shotaro Ishinomori, who went on to create Power Rangers, Super Sentai, and Kamen Rider. So it's kind of funny I became such a Power Rangers, Super Sentai, Kamen Rider fan at later in life. And what Cyborg 009 is kind of rare for people to say because that anime's been around since the 60s and people don't really talk about it like, oh yeah, that's that thing.
My first one was actually Sailor Moon, and that was way before I knew what anime was.
Yeah, that.
But
No, actually, my first anime was Ronin Warriors before Sailor Moon.
Never heard that.
AKA Samurai Troopers, but yeah.
Never heard of that. But I mean, I was very young, but still, that was the very first before I even knew what anime really was. But the reason when we got into
I
horror,
just got some bad news.
What's up?
Cleveland is up 3-1 right now.
Oh, in the World Series?
Yeah.
And I'm back with.
And welcome back, Mike.
You guys don't know.
definitely not.
My family's originally from Chicago. We're all Chicagoans, and we're like, it's been 71 years since we've been in the World Series, and it's like, come on.
So you're what, Chicago Cubs, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know the fucking team, so I'm just trying. I know a bit, but
yeah,
I'm not native. So. I figured it was that you talking about.
We're talking about ecchi. Otaku Game Fan in the chat says, speaking of which, Kotomi Yomokawa, who did Akko from Negima, went on to do hentai afterwards.
Ooh.
Wait,
I remember
Raider of...
What?
No, wait. Okay, the voice, alright.
The voice of, yeah.
Oh, that show. I remember reading that. My god, have you seen what it turned into?
I've read from the beginning, but I have not seen the ending.
Anybody remember Boku no Pico?
Oh, hell no!
No, but seriously, I know the shittiness of Love Hana, but because it was one of my first,
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, because it was one of my very first animes when I knew when I figured out what anime was. It's the reason why I don't have this furious hatred like so many other people have over it. Again, it was technically my gateway to anime today.
Yeah, I just remember my very second anime after Cyborg 009. I still have the VHS tape for Project A-ko.
Nice. Oh, before I continue on, I'd like to say when you mentioned Boku no Pico, I was about to do that impression of Jeff Hardy when in the final deletion. Oh hell no!
If I had the sound effect for Dave from Shades, I probably would have put it as a soundboard. Dave!
I used to think Shades was actually smacking his laptop, and I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I know. It almost sounded like it too. Whenever he did that sound effect, and it's like it's either him smacking his laptop or like slamming a door shut.
All I can say, I know which I also know exactly which my second, and I know exactly which my second and third anime I ever watched after was Pokemon, and almost not long after Digimon, because it came roughly at the same time over here.
Now, for Japanese voice actors, you hate, like for instance, Aya Hirano, for example. Every time I hear her voice, I'll be like Chris Jericho, quiet, quiet, quiet.
Aya Hirano.
Quiet.
Didn't she sing too?
Oh God,
Who has she
She's
voiced?
super
Maybe that I'm
popular.
Lucy
She like-
Harpelia.
Oh, she's
I think
Japanese.
she's-
Lucy?
Really, I think she's pretty okay, but at the same time,
She did. I remember.
You're
she
talking
did
about the
Dead
Japanese
Day
voice,
Guy.
right?
And also, she's a bitch in real life too.
You're talking about the Japanese voice, right?
She just seems like that kind
I
of gal.
guess,
Who's like,
yeah.
I'm better than you.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You know who I do like in Japanese? Toshiyuki Morikawa.
Can we at least talk about, like, I know very little about the dubs, but I know barely do nothing about the Japanese voices.
Can I just give this one awesome fact about Morikawa?
Yeah, sure.
He voices a lot of people, even in Street Fighter and everything. But you probably know him as Tekkaman Blade.
Hmm?
And he's also Super Robot Wars. But in Tekkaman Blade, while screaming Volt Tekka at 2 separate occasions, he screamed so loud that he broke the microphone. And in Super Robot Wars, he voices a guy named Kyosuke Nanbu, right?
Hmm?
You gotta see this clip where there's this move where there's a robot in Super Robot Wars called the Gespenst.
I know which one you're talking about. I know at least what the robot you're talking about. So.
So there's a move that robot has that everybody can do called the Gespenst kick. And when he does his version, he goes. You gotta see the clip. He goes. Yukaku Gespenst to kick.
Wow.
When you hear him do it though, oh my God, you think he broke the mic there too?
Oh.
Well, look at
Akio.
Hey,
What?
I was about to say another Japanese voice actors, and one more thing. I got a question. If you're familiar with Gokaiger and of course Gokai Yellow, then Mao Ichimichi is now a voice actress. Well, back then, yeah. I mean, not back then, but she's still doing voice acting.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'll say this. I don't know the name of this. Okay, I'll say this. I know one Japanese book. I don't know his name, but I know he has I know his voice pretty well.
Uh-huh.
And he is the one who's voiced Link for the majority of the games.
Oh yeah.
And a guy in Gar. Yeah, I love his voice because he is like the perfect. He is the perfect voice whenever you need someone to scream and be hot-blooded.
The only voice actor I'm familiar with from Japan is Takahiro Sakurai.
Not to be confused with Sakurai from Smash.
yeah.
If you don't know who,
yes, Gokai Yellow is the voice actress.
if
I'm sorry, I'm
you,
just eating a sandwich.
if any of you guys don't, and if any of you don't know who I'm talking about, he's the Japanese voice of Cloud in Final Fantasy VII.
Oh,
By the way, the guy Alex is talking about who voiced Guy and Link is
yeah, he's the guy. Yeah. I just most because when he gets to really be hot blood and that shit, and like his voice can really.
Uh-huh.
yeah, he's good, man.
He's one of my favorites. That's why.
Hey, I freed the man at last. The one who's gonna take Pippa as his
Gravion Hammer. I mean,
as his
Goldion
waifu.
Hammer. Sorry, let's take a whole nother show named Gravion.
Dividing Duraiba.
Yes.
I love that show.
Yes.
I'll tell you. When I moved, where I'm my current location, I had no internet for like a month and a half, and I had nothing to do. So this was a good time for me to catching up on shit ton anime that I had in my external hard drive. And I eventually finally got to Gar, and it was the greatest shit I've ever watched in so long.
I need to get on to watching the English dub of One Punch Man.
Oh yeah,
it's really good. The voice of Saitama is so perfect.
Yeah.
Max Mittelman.
I got my dad into it. My dad was like, "This is pretty dope." I'm like, "I know."
No, speaking of getting into, I need to thank you, Derek, for getting me into that. What's that manga you talked about?
Which one, Garoden?
No, Sakigake.
Oh, Sakigake Otokojuku.
Yeah. I've been starting reading that, and it's really fun.
It is good.
It's fun.
Did you see the principal? He's dope.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the principal who actually did that suplex on the deer or whatever.
I haven't got that far. I'm only on chapter 23.
Oh, I remember seeing that. I remember watching that clip and thought that was like the most awesome thing I've ever seen for, a character to do something like that to an animal.
I also like the main character. He looks so much Kenshiro. It's not
Yeah,
even funny.
Yes, he does. Momotaro, yeah.
Yeah. Momo. But yeah, the principal, he's just fucking badass.
And if you want to know a good Japanese voice actor in famous for an iconic role, then there is Akio Otsuda, who does the voice of Snake in the Metal Gear games.
Nice. Oh, guys. Well, let me read this tweet from Angry Joe.
Oh God, what did piss off Jose have to say now?
My God, I'll just say this. I haven't heard this name in fucking over a year. I haven't watched his stuff in over 3 years.
Okay, he said, I just read Rambo reboot in development without Stallone. My response, no. My response, oh my God, who the hell cares?
Mm-hmm.
Plus,
I mean,
he's old. I mean, of course he can't keep doing it with him. Like, jeez.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting old.
I mean, okay. The valid response would be like, not a remake or a reboot. So I think that's a better response than just like, no, because it's not Stallone.
First of all,
gotta do like, yeah, I'm getting old. I mean, I love it.
Hey, first of all, Angry Joe, he needs to realize that Stallone is getting old, and two, we need someone that is more like the next Stallone. Trying to. Yeah, we need someone that like that. I mean,
pretty sure Stallone wouldn't mind, like, the next generation. Like what do we call it, promoting?
Exactly.
I mean, first of all, it's Angry Joe. His opinions hold some much water as, any other fucking schmo. So...
yeah.
He's got a lot of followers.
Oh, fucking shit. So does fucking PewDiePie, but, his fucking... But, that doesn't make his fucking, opinions valid anyway, so...
Oh, God. I hope we won't get bombarded by Angry Joe fans.
Yeah, unless any of us tweeted out that he's a dick.
It's been years we've been talking about him like this, so I mean.
Did you guys see his video, his angry reaction toward the Nintendo Switch?
Oddly enough, I did see that because oddly enough, I'm still subbed to him. I don't know why. It's like a hate sub.
I want to guess. It's negative, and he says that it's just stupid shit. It's thing. Am I right?
Pretty much, except he kind of plays it off as if he's just, like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Oh, good. For a minute there, I thought you were gonna pull a Black Bond.
Oh God, fuck Black Bond.
I don't even know who that is.
Or AKA Mayor Dick Buck Bond, as some like to call him.
No. Here's the thing, Guzzy. Black Bond, the mayor of this make-believe city of hate.
We're talking about.
Yep. And
Yes,
for,
I mean,
yeah, he's the guy who
no
started the movement, followed the hate, and he's one of those guys who just likes to cry because it's all about me when it comes to Nintendo.
Okay, first of all, hey guys, I'm making a video. I'm taking a vacation. Oh, I got bombarded. Look what you social rejects did. Oh yeah, you're a social reject. He's a social reject himself. God damn, I'm just all.
Yeah, not to mention, you
It sounds
idiots are the ones who are
awful to
defending
use.
Nintendo. It's like, yeah, but you're also an
Some
idiot
guy
for
I know.
giving up faith on them.
And first of all, it's kind of insulting that he uses Broken Matt Hardy and Chris Jericho.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Black Bond is insulting Broken Matt Hardy's Broken Brilliance.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I mean, that
I mean, the
man
way-
has
the way-
single-handedly
the way-
brought back kayfabe.
Exactly.
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
the way you make him sound, he sounds more like almost like a failed clone of DSP. So
That's what he sounds
That's
like, yeah.
pretty much. Mm-hmm.
the way you describe it,
Talking
dude,
about-
because
yeah.
DSP is all about I'm the king of hate. Bring on the hate. Fuck all of you. It's all about me. Fuck my fans. Fuck everyone. But at the same time, give me money. Oh, I'm not joking. There's a Patreon and everything.
Yep, waiting on.
What-
Wait,
You know what you gotta do, okay? You gotta give me some
I
money,
mean,
okay?
let's see.
I mean, at what
Angry
point-
Joe fans, Black Bond fans, and DSP fans are going to kill us.
And they're and you want to know what the ironic
DSP
thing
is
is, Mike, is that all three of them are butt buddies.
Oh my god, he's got money again. For fuck's sake, who's giving him all this money? He's now fucking upping over 1,000 per month.
Okay, let me give you a hint. So when you go to put DSP on the business, Freddy, yeah, that's the guy who gave him money.
You guys watching the chat?
Oh
Let me look
yeah,
at-
it's Otaku Game Fan. Don't worry, he's a great
No.
guy.
No, I'm
too.
not saying who's. I'm saying you're watching it.
Oh yeah, I'm still keeping an eye on it every now and then. But you
No,
know,
it's-
since you're a mod, Jer, I thought you'd probably help out too. You know.
Oh, I'm in there. I'm just.
Uh-huh.
I mean, he's getting $1,109 per month. His
Oh my
DSP
god.
Have you seen how much Saki Michan gets?
meeting. Who the fuck is that?
She's an artist, very popular artist who does fan art.
What was her name?
Saki
Saki
Michan.
Michan.
She makes 26,000 on her Patreon. And I'm just like, for fan art, which I thought you had to do original stuff to get paid.
Uh-huh.
Okay. She's fantastic artist.
Actually,
I'm talking about that.
that you have your answer to why. She. Her. People think by paying her they can get some of that.
Yeah, I gotta believe at least some people are thinking that. That's true.
Majority, I'm not saying all, but majority does.
Yeah.
There are those people that think that by throwing money and throwing more money than anyone else, that they will be getting some of that.
Yeah.
I don't know if she has a boyfriend or married or anything like that, but seriously, there are people who thinks that.
Oh, of course.
Hey.
I mean, I've seen all these ladies online who are like they're on cams, and they're like they have an Amazon wish list right there.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
buy stuff, and it's like you guys know you're buying them stuff. You're still
I mean,
not gonna
at
get
the,
any
at the
closer.
same time, I don't blame the women because they're just using what they got, and I mean, if you're stupid enough to buy anything from them, then that's your own.
Exactly. Like for instance, I mean, seriously, not to mention you got some of these women that go around like doing such a day, got no business on the internet, trying to like sell their bodies to get what they want. Zoe Burger, sorry. Back call.
I thought you said Zoidberg at first. It took me a while.
Zoe Burger.
I know. I heard you since you said it
Yeah,
twice.
I thought you mentioned Zoidberg from
you didn't say it
Futurama.
again. I thought you said Zoidberg.
I mean,
So anyway, Saki Michan has 3,500 Patreons, $28,000 a month she makes.
I mean, at the same time,
Wow.
I mean, because it's a simple reason.
Not even Gerard's Patreon gets that much. The completionist,
Yes.
I-
he doesn't even get that much.
I can't say much
And-
about
and he
Gerard these
shares-
days.
other channels too. He shares it.
Yeah,
with
I haven't
Dex.
watched Completionists ever since he and Greg Wilmot broke up.
Well, for me, it has more to do with that the humor's not there anymore. Like, Greg was the comedian. He was writing
Yeah,
funny
it was
stuff.
like sometimes just things don't even go well unless there's like two people, you know? And for them being like the comedy duo together, or at least having one guy mostly doing the comedy, it's like you gotta at least breathe some life into your content, or else if you just do it by yourself sometimes, like what Gerard's doing now, it's just his content just kind of sounds flat by itself, you know?
I haven't seen it.
Check it out. His Patreon is also the Patreon for the Pokédex podcast channel, which I do like. It's funny that he's sharing.
You
Like,
want to know what's more sad than this? That he's making less than DSP in that regard. DSP makes almost $100 more.
Oh my
Really?
god.
Although this is 1,000 per week per 1 week
and,
worth of
and,
videos.
and he's splitting it up too, because it's not just his channel that's getting the money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it says video slash index. I mean, that just makes it sadder in my opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a big fan, but I still respect the shit he does.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
I can't watch his stuff anymore because it's not there. I like watching it because both of his review, but I like the funny stuff. I'm not there just because, you know, bears and Beardman disappeared, but it's just that the comedy, I don't feel it anymore. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the reason I'm looking at this Patreon isn't even for him. It's for the National Dex.
And also, going back on what
I'm
Zoe
a
Burger did.
Pokemon
Okay,
nerd.
okay. First of all, have
Now I gotta
anyone?
look up DS. Jeez. If he really is making more, I'm just like,
He
why?
is. I checked before, so I can give you the
jeez.
link.
Wow. I already got it.
Alright.
He is. He's making $100 more. You're right.
Actually, 104 technically.
Jeepers.
The problem is that some people that probably support him do it because they want him to continue because he's providing all the funny shit. I mean, I get a laugh of watching a compilation video of, you know, this is how you don't, you know, facepalm and cringe my way through all that shit, but I don't like that he's getting that much money for, you know, not even subpar. I mean, I could make better videos than him.
I don't doubt it.
I'm just too fucking lazy to do everything.
Comics, animation, podcasts. We could do a Patreon for like the Rift. If people want us to be,
Maybe
if people
maybe
want
you
us
need a
to
bigger,
actually be, well, I know
maybe you need a bigger fan base.
Yeah. I was gonna say, Jerry, we need a bigger fan base, and we haven't even moved a gnat's dick upwards in subscribers.
Okay, anyway, I was gonna say, go back to talking something more positive than just, you know, shitty people, but there was one, I want to go back to the voice actor, because there's one voice actor, at least in the dub world, that I miss immensely hearing his
there's
voice.
people with less fans than us that have Patreons. But go ahead.
Yeah, but these people, like, just don't realize their limitation at the moment. Anyway.
Okay, hey, you guys look at the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say the another thing about Zoe Burger is that she said that she made a video about her being quote unquote violated.
What?
But the most hypocritical thing is that she spent most of her time on Twitch and YouTube gaming, twerking on camera, and get people to subscribe and follow her.
Wow.
Wait, who's Zoe Burger? I have no idea who this person is.
She's like one of those cam whore gamer that claims that she's a girl.
Oh, I just searched her name. Jesus Christ! The first picture was already of her boobs in the image.
Yes.
Wow.
Hey, you stole my bedroom, you asshole.
Yeah, he did that to me too.
Rolo?
They always do.
Yeah, he stole my bed too. I'm like, I ended up making another bedroom.
Anyway, so but damn. I mean, I think
It's
okay,
like-
okay. Let's continue and then talk about Twitch instead. I feel like Twitch is going down. You want to know what the most stupid thing that I've ever added now is
What?
What?
the whole social eating.
What?
What? You never heard? You never heard of this? That
That's social eating.
that's the thing. That's basically when you stream yourself eating and talking to the chat. There
Huh.
are people getting and there.
I get food
okay,
blogs, but streaming it?
No, I'm not kidding. Oh, there are people. Actually, I'm gonna have to read it. There are
They actually
there are
do.
women. There are women that like the most popular social eater. She makes like. How much did she say? Because she was talked about it. I don't remember where, but she talked about how she made. I think it was like a couple $100 just for one stream or something like that. Because people donate shit to her all the time just by eating shit.
Well,
Oh.
she's just jealous because she doesn't make that much as Hell's Kitchen.
No, she liked that she
Ooh.
do that. But, think about it, like 100, 200, like every day, every time you stream, you do that fucking almost daily. You like multiplies like 200 with 30, and like that's her roughly her monthly income.
Uh-huh.
Let's see if I can find it. I think it's probably in the creative tab. Painting, still drawing, cosplay, illustration, button notice.
I'm gonna have to make a new straw mattress since that guy stole mine. Asshole.
Oh yeah, here's a dick.
And I see Pippa wants to talk to me.
I know there's some because I remember they were making a big deal about this whole social eating stuff. I'm gonna Google this shit because I remember that was a thing, and like the main reason was because before it was not really allowed to eat something during like when you stream because you know hey, I'm eating McDonald's or something like that. Now people can fucking now companies can just like, hey, stream while you're eating our stuff, you get free shit of this. Like, hey, Subway! Yeah, I love Subway. I mean, I do like Subway, so but that's beside the point.
Uh-huh. Okay, so we have to build a room from the ground up, huh?
Let's see. Oh, it's on the directory of games? Are you fucking kidding me? That's so far beyond that. But yeah, okay, not many people right now, but there's one streaming and he has got 24 viewers about him just eating. There is someone streaming of 4 people eating and yeah, filming that they're eating the pizza. 20 people are watching.
Interesting.
Apparently not everyone does that, but like, yeah, that's a thing. Try making money out of that.
Yeah, tell me about it. Yeah. Must have walls 2 blocks up. A source of light and a door.
That is nonsense. There we go.
Well,
Okay.
oh, this is as long as I'll stay.
Oh, you gotta get off?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thank you.
That's like, yep.
Wait, let me look at
Go
this
ahead.
chat. He said something about this game called Exile's End. I gotta look this up.
Go ahead, Double R.
I just want to say thank you so much for actually taking the time to actually be a part of this stream. It was really great having you on today.
And I hope to see you on my stream, now that I know how.
Oh, yeah.
Depends on when you stream.
Just let me know when you're going to be streaming again,
Yeah,
and if I'm
definitely.
available, I will definitely join you.
Think
If
of
I'm-
times.
If I'm, and depending on what the time is, I might come and watch.
Good though.
It depends when you're gonna stream. I mean, it's almost 3 a.m. over here.
Yeah, I don't stream this late. Normally. Double R will tell you that.
Yeah.
I don't know when you would stream, so. Also, I don't have your YouTube channel anyway.
Like Double R said, we would tell you, like, it's rare for me to be on at this time.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
But yeah, as for if you guys need that, it's Twitch is this. This is where I'll stream games.
Alright.
This is an interesting game. Exile's End. Wow, I should try that.
Okay.
Also, if you're
Yeah,
interested in Metroid games, try to grab the copy of,
All right then.
the Metroid remake.
All right. Well, Jerry, you have yourself a good night, man, and we'll talk to each other again soon.
All right.
Yeah,
Good
I
night.
do
Good
think,
night,
and
man.
I do think Patreon should be our goal sometime in the future.
Sometime in the future, yes, but
Good night,
maybe not
Jerry.
now.
See you, man.
Good night, Jerry.
Night. Sometime soon.
All right. So it's just the two of us now, or the three of us, I meant.
I was about to say, the fuck?
And the game is on sale. Nice.
Okay, we got the bonfire. Now we just need the treasure chest to put. And we'll just set that right there. But I'm pretty sure we're gonna need a door.
Yes, you need a door to account for it to be qualify a room,
Yeah,
which means it needs to be 4 blocks open,
yeah.
or two blocks, but in, like in a
So
square.
I'm gonna have to go make one.
Yeah. A basic room is anything that is 2 blocks high and then combined with at least 1 light source and a door.
Uh-huh.
And then what you put inside determines what room it is.
Uh-huh.
And here's something actually interesting about this game, that is that the NPCs will actually make use of the room, and a little bit forward you're gonna have to do it. Is that since you make a kitchen, they will actually make food that you can then take out should you ever start to get hungry.
You did it. You made a place to cook. Yes, I did. And it's a crummy kitchen is what it is. This is really not that grand as most of the buildings in the Dragon Quest universe. Oh yes, I'm gonna need to go get me a new oak club. Oh, I need to build at least a couple of them. Oaken clubs.
If you push a bit faster with the story, you will get a much better. You will get a hammer later on. I mean,
Oh, of course.
It's much better.
Yeah.
It's not that far. It's some of the. It's pretty soon actually. If you keep pushing a bit.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so...
Yeah. But anyways, guys, I'm about to head out because I got 1 more hour and then I gotta go to work tomorrow. So
Okay.
I'm about to 1 more hour and go to bed. So I'll
Sure,
talk to you guys
alright.
later. All right.
Alright, thanks for joining us tonight, Mike. It was great talking to you.
Hey, no problem, RRPG, and take care, man.
Yeah, you too. Let me know if you have any future streams you want me to guest star in, or if you want to talk to me again, just hit me up.
Alright.
Alright.
All right, I'll find a way to I'll find a way to what's it called see if I could find somewhere we could do a co-host without using Skype or something. We could try Discord 1 more time.
Yeah, that's fine. I was about to
take care.
suggest Discord, but till Jerry said, I'm on Skype now, so it just made Skype our thing for tonight. But
Alright.
anyway, take care, man.
Take care.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Later.
So, it's just you and me now.
Yeah. I'm hungry. I just need to get some food. Fuck's sake.
Okay. Well, if you need to go
No,
get
no, no,
something-
no. No, I should, but no, I don't have much to eat at the moment.
Yeah.
All I had are these bars, chocolate bars that I should not eat so much of. But actually, I should get a drink. Actually, I'm going to do that. I'll be right back.
Okay. A shroom on a stick. Okay, and then go give that to him now. Wait a minute. Hey, you said you wanted... Asshole?
Alright, I'm back.
Alright, welcome back. Okay. How many shroom sticks do you need, man? Mushrooms or whatever.
He wants to tell you how many you need.
He says, I'm sure you will be able to find any number of rich, ripe mushrooms growing next to the water. Once you... Oh, I see. So you... Oh, he wants 3 of them. Okay, so... Yeah, so much for me not paying attention. There, we'll just make many as possible with the mushrooms that I have, because I will need some of my own to actually, you know...
I will admit that sometimes they should maybe highlight the number, how many they want, because sometimes you miss that.
Mm-hmm.
But they will always tell you by just re-talk and just talk to them again, so...
Yeah. But yeah, I'm enjoying this more than I am Minecraft.
I used to really enjoy Minecraft when it was in its alpha days.
Mm-hmm. But now it's kind of weighted off on me. I mean, I haven't really played it much, but just playing this, I would definitely play this numerous times.
Well, someone who's been playing since, I would say, very early alpha, yes. I used to play not super lot of Minecraft, but I would play it every now and then, play with some friends, play whenever a new update hit to see what the new stuff was. But it just started to go to something I was not happy with.
Mm.
And especially now, ever since Microsoft brought it up, it just came worse.
Yeah.
So for me, that's why I decided to give this a try. Without even actually fully knowing what it was, because, you know, everyone saw it and it was just like, what is this? It's gonna be like, you know, Dragon Quest with Minecraft? It's like no, it's actually so much more.
Oh, yeah.
It's actually, it has a story without having, you know, without needing a, 2-year-long fucking take for playing a story.
Uh-huh.
I mean, how long has Minecraft story mode been going on now?
The Minecraft story mode, maybe for about a year or 2.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's like what, 8 chapters long?
Uh-huh.
Let's see, when it came out... Okay, it's been a little over a year. Okay, but still... I wouldn't say it's game of the year, but it's very good. It's... All I know is, what I know is that when you... it might not look like much of a free, like it's a sandbox, but when you complete the first chapter, you immediately get you unlock sandbox mode also, where you have more room to build whatever you want.
Uh-huh.
But it's also like better to also play the story mode, because as you complete each chapter, you get more recipes for the sandbox mode to play with.
Okay. As you can see, I'm raising the level of my base now.
Yeah.
And just building it up a little too, that is.
Oh yeah, because he told you to.
Mm-hmm.
There is many ways to do it. You can build a room or something like that, or add some extra items. I took the liberty actually of just clean the entire up, and because if I could show you my city, it's very meticulous, like calculate, like, okay, the building goes here. I even made some roads.
Uh-huh.
I made a massive wall just to protect it from monster invasion, because later on monsters will start attacking if you don't sleep at night.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
No, but that's the same by the suit. We got pretty old news.
Uh-huh. Okay, now I can store.
But yeah,
some
we know
items.
that.
Oh, good. Need to store some items like the blueprints. I don't need those. Because I already, you know,
Yeah, I know.
built the
Blueprints is the thing with blueprints is that you don't really need to pay much attention to them, because when you get them for the first time, you have to do according to the schematics. But after that, you don't have to follow them when you make other rooms.
Uh-huh.
It's just so they give you a general idea of how a room might look, and what at least needed for it to classify that specific room.
Uh-huh.
So what you could do is, if they ask you to do a specific room, all you have to do is after you complete the quest, you can just tear it down and then redo the entire room. Because since it's always based on the kitchen, you can make it gigantic, and then put the stove, or I forgot what that thing in, and it becomes instantly recognizable as that entire area as the kitchen area.
Yeah. Let's see. I think I'll put a treasure chest inside of the, you know, our little home or whatever. That way, we at least can stock up on some provisions inside the house. If we need to. But yes, base is now at level 2. And it plays the level up theme. Nice.
Yeah, I know. I thought it was pretty. There are many small nods to the all other games.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is definitely given a nod to the original, especially with the layout of the houses and all. And, you know, guys in the chat, we're still looking at your comments, too, so, And don't worry, Otaku Game Fan, Discord, that's not the name of a disturbing hentai whatsoever. That's the name, that's just...
I have no idea what that is.
Yeah, me either.
My curiosity is kind of just...
Discord is is like Skype, but actually it has better, latency or whatever. In terms of its, you know, when trying to talk to people, it has just a smoother, like, stable connection.
Save and listen, but...
Okay, I got a new seed of life. So always keep those and get a max hit point increase. It says he wants to duel. I have the most terrible tidings. I know not what has driven them to it, but the monsters plan to attack our great city in force. We must protect Cantlin at all costs. McHammer, or MC Hammer, you must prepare our defenses against the coming assault. Oh geez, now he's affiliated with McDonald's now. My bad.
MC, you gotta do it.
But fear not. I shall fight by your side, my friend. Sure thing, Case. Can't touch this. Can't touch this. Real... Okay. Vicious beasts that dwell hereabouts are heading here in droves. This town is in the seat of Alefgard's restoration. It must not be allowed to fall at the hands of monsters, so, with the Oaken Club in hand and enough healing cream to tide you through the onslaught, you must drive the Dragon Lord's foul followers. Oh yes, I am going to, go through a true battle, but I don't... Can you not level up in this game, or can you?
No. There is... the only level up part is your base. I don't really know how much it does more than just story progression.
Uh-huh.
I don't know... I haven't noticed much about it.
Yeah.
But no, you level up. It's sort of like Monster Hunter is that your equipment is the one that makes you stronger.
Uh-huh.
and by eating the seeds of light
Or the seeds of life to actually increase
boost
your
up
health.
your HP. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh jeez.
I would advise. I would give you a small tip: is that for the future you should build a wall at least for that, because they always spawn on that side.
Mm-hmm.
Just so, because it becomes very much harder later on.
Like a wall for protection around the city or something?
Yeah, just so that they can't easily get inside.
Okay. Probably once as I learn how to get some stone, then we'll make a stone wall around the perimeter of this place.
Yeah, I also recommend that towards the end you're gonna find what's called Titanite? Something like that? No, obsidian. And you should then replace that because it's very strong. I also advise you that you have room so you can make 2 layers, because it's gonna be really hard, and that boss has fucked me over. He wrecked my entire village, and I had to build it up before I left, because I just couldn't leave it uncompleted. Fucking asshole.
Yeah. Blue tablet fragments. And it looks like we have more people to join us now. So...
Oh yeah, the pessimistical dude.
with the green hat.
Yeah, he's very... he's very pessimistic about everything.
Mm-hmm.
But he comes around later on.
Yeah.
I think the dialogue is pretty funny, especially in the beginning. So like Pippa, when she's kind of like, how do you
LaRouche.
build stuff? How do you combine stuff?
Mm-hmm. I need it.
Still, it's fun.
Oh yeah.
I have to go back. Yeah. I have to go back when I'm done with everything else.
I do need to make some healing cream since I'm running short on that.
Yeah.
And my dog's barking.
Yeah, I hear that.
Yeah. The cutest thing, he has, his name's Tully, and he's a mixture of 6 different breeds. A Mastiff, a Boxer, a Golden Retriever, a Labrador Retriever, a Cocker Spaniel, and, a Coonhound.
There's a buck.
Yeah, we adopted him from the Humane Society, or we're about to. He's
that's nice.
He's going to get neutered on Thursday.
Okay.
Yeah, I always feel, on one side of me, I always feel sad that, to adopt them, you have to have them neutered. And at the same time about the Humane Society, thank God it's not a kill shelter, or else my heart would sink.
Compared to PETA. PETA.
Yeah, fuck PETA.
Now I got a new cat. I got a new cat myself. It's new. We almost have it for like a year now. So.
Mm-hmm.
Although he is starting to go on my nerves, but he is a little more than 1 year old now.
If you were to stick those fragments together again, I believe they would form a device known as the teleportal. Hey, presto!
So, interesting thing that I don't remember where I stumbled upon, but apparently Skylander has gotten a TV show, which I did not know about.
Huh.
On Netflix, it's out now.
Okay.
And apparently, the good people of Blizzard thinking of maybe doing a TV show based on Overwatch and Warcraft.
TV show on Overwatch. Oh my gosh, they're actually making a porno
Now,
out of it.
at least I. Oh, I'm still trying to find. I've seen the trailer. Both versions.
Yeah.
Equally horrible. Equally
bet.
horrible.
Yeah.
They are. But that I wouldn't mind, at least for the Overwatch, since I do enjoy the lore of it.
Uh-huh.
I wish we could get more lore.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so...
Oh yeah, here it is. Okay, it's not Warcraft, StarCraft. Blizzard considering putting Overwatch and StarCraft on TV after Skylander Academy debuted on Netflix. You know what? If it's Blizzard backing it, and it's more roughly the same studio or the same department that's been doing the trailers, the character trailers, stuff like that for Overwatch before, then please do more.
The mightiest of tools, the giant mallet, finally, so we can learn how to build the hammer.
Yes, that is going to be your primary, at least for
quite a while.
Well, that's going to be your primary whenever you want to take something down or build something, because of you can spam the attack button, whatever it means. You swing. Basically, your swings are faster. It's not viable as an attack. It's better as a building thing.
Uh-huh.
And you will get better versions also as you progress through the story, as you make everything else.
Mm-hmm.
But it's good. I always make sure to have 2.
Yeah. Alright, go through the teleportal, so that way we can get the ingredients we need to get the mallet.
Now you come to meet new material! Yay!
An ancient sheet of paper lying at the bottom of the treasure chest. Wanderer of the great plains of Cantlin, I bestow this blue naviglobe unto thee. Set firmly upon the ground, and ever shall its guiding light be reflected upon thy compass. If thou wishest to return to a place with confidence, whether it be a place of safety or opportunity, simply set this globe before thee, and let it guide thy way. To whosoever readeth this massive may Rubus watch over thee in all thine adventures. Sir Reginald Augustus, Grayness, Kentlin Brigade of Guards.
Come bella, bluster of armes. Don't be afraid to shout. It's basically sort of like a marker.
Uh-huh.
You put it down, and the top right one will show you where it is. Like if you found something like a...
Yeah.
No, you can make the iconic clothes that are actually totally awful.
Oh, the signature clothes in this game or whatever.
Yeah, well, they're good now, but you should not use them later in the later parts of the story.
Uh-huh.
Because I just find it hilarious. The only positive they have is that when you make them, you get a boost in. You walk. You have a smaller, faster walking speed than the other ones. So I guess therefore, when you build instead. Oh, okay. Here's also something I did not know up until later. All that I could tell you now, also, so you know. All the items you put in chests. When you want to make something, you don't have to take them out of the chests.
Oh, cool.
But the game will take it, so you don't have to go around carrying all the necessary materials, crafting materials.
Yeah.
So you can just put them in.
Now that's awesome.
Yeah, it took me a while to figure that out, but eventually, so it's a good way to make sure you're not cluttered with unnecessary. So you can outgrab more things. So you don't sit like, oh crap, my inventory is full.
Now that is awesome. I like that. Thanks for bringing that up, by the way.
Yeah, I just when you got the message, I just realized. Also, yeah, so I tried to do the tidy up and tidy up as often as can, so you don't have massive holes in it.
Anyway, go grab my.
I mean, it's not often I get to do diverse information toward games, because usually
and leather armor.
leather
leather
armor
shield.
is okay. You can't really guard in the game, but it's a good sense it boosts you, gives you a small boost in defense.
Strike, strike, strike me down. It's a human. What do you think you're doing barging in here like you own the place? You got a lot of nerve, you know. Well, no harm done, I suppose. To be honest, I don't really have anything against humans. Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah, not all monsters are actually hate you, so.
We only just met, and it blushes at me. What, did that hammer shroom actually, grew a fondness towards my character? Oh, God. DeviantArt, don't get any funny ideas.
They're way ahead of you, man. They probably are already.
Son of a
Even way
bitch.
before this.
Son of a bitch. Oh, Clobberina. So it's a she.
Oh, speaking of another Square game, are you as happy as I am that we're getting 1.5 and 2.5 on the PS4?
I'm very surprised by that.
I'm surprised too, but at the same time, I'm happy because I've been hoping for this, because that would mean we get the entire Kingdom Hearts series on one goddamn console.
And you even have 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue coming, so that pretty much completes the collection on PS4 up until Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah, but that was been hoping for, because one of the main reasons why I've been keeping my PS3 was because of the Kingdom Hearts HD versions. I just I'm happy I don't have to jump, because that's the main problem I had with Kingdom Hearts, is that if you want to play the game in like be a chronology, release order, anything like that, you have to jump between PS2, Game Boy Advance, DS, 3DS, and the PSP.
Yeah.
We're talking about 5 consoles here that you need to jump between consoles to just play the series. And now, with this release, it's at least finally you can play all of them and watch two of them as movies without the. But
now 3 of them as movies, because Kingdom Hearts Key is going to be a movie too.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, the smartphone iOS game. Yeah, it's going to be a movie kind of like 358 Days Over 2 and recoded.
Yeah, I figured that, but I never played Key actually.
I have it on my smartphone, but yet I have not played it either.
I downloaded it, but I haven't got around to play it, mostly because at the same time I don't bother. I don't feel like it. I'm not a big fan of. It's just for me. I'm not a big fan of mobile gaming, so. But hey,
It wouldn't be right to tell every Tom, Dick, and Harry how to make them. Tom, Dick, and Harry, The Great Escape.
So, have you seen also the new, the final evolution of the starters?
Yes, I did.
I was surprised, especially for the starter type for the grass one. Grass Ghost. That's actually not one I expected. I thought it was gonna. I thought it was gonna be more like a grass psychic or something like that.
Looking at Poplio's final evolution, really a feminine look to the final evolution, if you ask me.
Yeah, I talked to Carlio yesterday about this, and I said him this. Well, I know already which one people are gonna rule 34, you know, as feminine out of all these 3 starters.
Uh-huh.
And I'm not wrong. I've already seen some really disturbing stuff. Well, not disturbing, but I've already stumbled upon some stuff.
Yeah. Okay, so we got the materials we need to make the cord.
And I'm not surprised at the same time. I'm actually more surprised about what the fire starter is. I mean, he looks like a goddamn, like, a bouncer or something like that. Like, you're not coming into this club.
Yeah.
Looks like a goddamn bully.
Now we can make the straw floor. Yep, we got enough to make at least 3 of them. Oh, never mind. We can only make 10 at a time, so... Okay.
Actually, if you... There is one way, but it's like... Okay, here's one of the few things I kind of have an issue with. And that is that you can either only make 1 set or everything in one go. You can't really decide how many you want to make.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's say you want to make 30 straw barrels, but you also have enough to make 50. So you either press 1 and make them all in one go, but waste material for something else you want to do, or you have to press 3 times to make 30. You can't just decide what you want to build and then how many of quantity you want to make of that. It's either the set number or everything.
Uh-huh.
That's my biggest, I would say, the biggest flaw it has.
Stupid skeletons, get out of here. Stop skeletons from fighting. Reference to Happy Video Game Nerd, or who was formerly called Happy Video Game Nerd.
Still make videos? I haven't seen his like stuff for like ages.
He just recently did a review of Clock Tower 3.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, I did.
I haven't seen, like, there are many old YouTubers that I've not watched, like, in quite a while.
Uh-huh.
Can't really say off the top of my head, but... Not that it was super popular, but
Hey, I got the first stone. So I can make a stone sword, as long as I get plenty of them. And a stone table. And a stone stool. Huh? A stone toilet? Stone steps.
unfortunately, you can't make bathrooms.
Damn it! Another mason's workstation, but one that we can actually craft for ourselves. I always dreamed about becoming a toilet freak in this series. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know. Speaking of another game, speaking of another thing, Monster Hunter Double Cross. I don't know.
I just say wait until Monster Hunter 5 if you feel burned out with the 4th generation of Monster Hunter. Besides,
I'm not burned. I'm just disappointed in Cross.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if you, I mean, they're obviously going to be making one for the Switch, so it's like it's better to wait, you know.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, at the same time, it's me, Monster Hunter. What I'm saying.
Uh-huh.
For me, it has mostly to do that I was a bit disappointed with how the game handled that. It was just throwing monsters and everything at you, and I was feeling overwhelmed constantly. And to be frank, the biggest reason I did not enjoy it was the upgrade system, how it changed. At first I thought it was a good idea, but as more I played
it, I got too cumbersome, pretty much.
For me, it feels like I wasn't 100% making. I couldn't 100% make sure like what line, like how. I couldn't know like in what tree I was making that one for. Like if I wanted to keep Like all the information was never there because I had to first level up the weapon, and then hope that, and then see which one gets unlocked the way I want to continue on. But it was very hard to indicate where the weapons would go. And the problem was that certain stages was you weren't able to get. Holy shit, you're almost dead.
Yeah, but I managed to
Yeah, that's
heal
why.
myself.
Yeah, those ghost pups only out during
During the nighttime.
Yeah.
Oh
and
god
they are
damn it!
assholes.
Another one stole my bed. Another asshole stole my bed. I need to make some more.
Yeah, you constantly need to make an extra one because everyone is going to steal the beds.
I probably need to make another house too.
You should wait. Pippa's going to ask you to make one specifically for her, so she gets her own house.
I guess that's true. Okay, so I got 2 Chimera wings. Alright, so leave them there, and let's go stash our inventory.
But for me, it was again, it was mostly the upgrading system because I felt like in the old one was just like, okay, this is what the things are gonna do, this is what the things you need. Which one do you want to go for? You just go for that monster. Now it's just like, first I need to upgrade, then I need to pump in a bunch of stuff to level up, and then see what tree brand what they are gonna give me. At least in the for Ultimate, I would make sometimes multiple of the same sword or the same weapon, and then branch them all off because I immediately know where to go with them. And sometimes it makes sense. So I had like all the different weapons for whatever situation I need, or at least elements for what needed for different situations. For me, it was very hard to know where I was gonna do with the weapons, and I just find it very cumbersome and hard to follow actually. And that's why I kind of quit with that one. It's one of the few times where I don't enjoy the added features they've added.
Yeah.
Which makes me a bit sad and annoyed at myself, I would say. Also, you should probably make a new armor soon because
that one is probably gonna go.
Oh, you can see below what's.
Hey, I
can
I make a? Yes, I can make a stone sword now.
As you can see where it says Bay up in the top left corner, you see an armor in red. It means it's close to breaking.
Yeah.
You're fighting in your underwears.
Okay, so yeah, I see what you're talking about now. I'll just go ahead and discard that. So yeah, I'm wearing
Actually, you should wait for discard because they don't fully disappear. The only fully way to discard anything is eventually they're gonna ask you to make a universal, like a massive chest where you get access to even when you're outside, when you're not even close to the chest.
Yeah.
And when you put them in, when you put them in, you can highlight them again, and it will say delete the item. So it doesn't, because it will just stay put in the world and stay. Sometimes we'll accidentally pick them up, and it will, and take up unnecessary inventory space.
Yeah. Well, we got the first flagstone block, so we can make some flagstone flooring. If we wanted to.
I used that one. I used them for roads, actually, because I like how they look.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they're pretty nice for roads, so...
guys want to talk to me, but I'd rather do some of my own stuff.
Oh, you don't need to worry. One time I fucking I spent an entire game when I was playing just making. When I was starting on chapter 2, the first thing I did was clearing up the entire safe zone and start building the ground and the walls, just to make sure I had it was protected. The only thing I did make quick was a small room for bedroom, just so I could pass time, go through the night times, so I don't have to be bothered with that. It took a long time. I spent more or less my initial first hour, 2 hours on just making sure that, because I had to make multiple runs because I was running out of blocks constantly. Oh yeah, be careful with holding down when you.
Yeah, can you trip on some magma?
No, when you get. The magma hasn't shown up yet, maybe in the later chapters.
Okay.
Because the chapters do get harder.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, as per usual with any Dragon Quest game, the game will get much more difficult. Understandably so, too.
Yeah. But the only thing you get to keep is your initial health. At least I think so, because I had more or less the same health as when I left off the chapter 2.
Stone steps. I probably better make some stone steps.
I like the part of RRPG explains on his rant videos like that he did on Nintendo Konami third party. But I think you're gonna need to rephrase that one, because even I wasn't getting that.
If you want to, if you thought I want Nintendo to go third party, you're highly mistaken.
Man, I remember that when that was a thing. They should go third party. They should stop making console. Bitch, please. That's the line, like.
Or if you mean about when I say that Konami was a prison camp, then yeah, I stand wholeheartedly towards that statement. How much they fucked everybody.
Oh yeah, well, we know that Konami hates everyone, so except himself. Actually, I think they hate themselves too.
Who would have thunk it?
No, I seriously believe that because of a simple thing that they slowly seem to killing themselves constantly.
Yeah. Okay, let's hear what you have to say. She said you were looking for new people to help your town grow. I think I might know where you could find someone. On the far side of the Hammerhoods village, there's a small island connected to the mainland by a narrow land bridge. I passed by the place on my way here, and I thought I saw a bonfire burning. You might want to head out there to see for yourself. I'm sure Pippa would be thrilled if you brought someone back with you. Oh, and MC Hammer, it's a long way away, so it can't hurt to build a place to sleep while you're out there. Have you seen any of those old broken-down houses when you've been out on your wanderings? If you fix them up, you could use them as home from home and take a break without having to come all the way back to town. But it's up to you, really. For the time being, just follow your compass and see if you can find a new person to join your town. Okay, you can most certainly do that. Now, let's see what Rollo has to say. Rollo, hey, can you make some Rolos for me? I'm kind of hungry, and my stomach is craving chocolate, caramel, and all that good stuff.
Usually when I'm going through on portals, I usually do it in the middle of the day, and then when I start getting close to night, I use a Chimera Wing, so I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah. A colossal coffer. Or Kofer, or whatever. and it's a repository. It is as remarkable a repository as the book describes. It will make gathering and collecting materials a breeze. Okay. A storage. Okay, so another storage, kind of like the treasure, like the chests.
Yeah, that's what chest I was talking about. It's sort of a universal one. You always have access to it, even when you go through the inventory menu.
Mm-hmm.
So you never have to be worried that you have full of your like quick slots.
Yeah.
That's something like most games should actually have when they have like these types of games, but you know, they don't have magic.
Nope.
But that wasn't a good feature when that dropped in. I was like, yep, that is a good one.
Mm-hmm. Let's get a little bit of our sword out. That way we can chop down some trees and get some wood. Oh, cool. I probably should have made an axe instead, but I don't have the materials to make an axe. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot I do need to set those things down. Those items that I just created, the stone stool and the stone table.
You can actually have a infinite supplies of wood if you use the hammer to take off the stump. You will get actually a tree root instead, or a small tree.
Uh-huh.
The thing is that they only grow back when you're in the sanctuary.
Okay.
And after like 3 days, they're fully grown, and then you have a new 3 wood blocks that you can make to wood.
And
then it becomes a new stump, and then you replant that one, and you can have at least a constant stream of wood.
Oh, so they're just called plumberry wood.
Yeah, that's what also we'll find plumberries and stuff like that. The basic of building up food.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's about to be evening time and the ghosts are gonna roam around pretty soon.
Yeah, they're dicks.
Yeah, they are dicks. Dicks. To the T.
Well, I'm gonna take my leave also.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna wrap up here pretty soon myself, so if you want to go ahead and get off, you're more than welcome to do so.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have some stuff we're gonna finish watching before heading to bed, so.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you coming on the stream, Bad Gamer.
Well, I appreciate you having me here, so.
Oh, absolutely.
At least
Even
makes
if
my time pass when I'm bored.
Even if it took just a little bit long to try and get people on and all, and trying to get the stream officially started. But yes, thank you for staying on here, and you have yourself a good night, man.
Yeah, same to you.
All right. Later.
See you next time.
Yep.
See ya.
Bye-bye. Stock up on you. Alright, so, I'm going to continue playing this, folks, and then, in about maybe the next 10-15 minutes, I'm probably going to wrap up for the night. Okay, let's go ahead and build some wood. There, I'll make 29 pieces of wood. Now I can make a bench. Now I can make a saloon door. Okay. The thing I want to build some better armor. Like I don't have a copper ingot on me, but at least I can make a leather shield. Hopefully that will prove to be useful. Oh, here we go. Alright. Yeah, now I'm all equipped up. Man, them ghosts like to be dicks, don't they? We got the first monster egg. But I wonder if the monster egg is actually going to be useful at some point. Probably will, but who knows. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we can make a bench now. Make one for the outside. Now we can create the colossal coffer. Alright. And yes, I'll go ahead and I'll make a new bed, so that way, you know, our main character can have one too. And he's gonna need his rest too. Where's the straw mattress or straw bed? That's straw floor. Oh, there it is. Alright, so go ahead and that, and we'll go stay in that house. Yes, we'll go to sleep too. And then a light shines in the darkness. Images begin to form in MC Hammer's mind. Ah! Looks like a first bit of story. Beg pardon, the words of the king hath slipped thy mind. Forsooth, what manner of hero art thou to forget such a speech? Is this the main character of the first Dragon Quest, or could it be, what that man was that mentioned his name from the brigade or whatever? Permit me to regale thee with his majesty's words once more. In days of yore, thy revered ancestor did receive of the almighty goddess the sphere of light. By its power was our world rid of the menace which did beset it. Yet, alas, some few years past, there did arise a new threat, the Dragon Lord. With his cunning, he did steal away the sphere of light from us, plunging the land into darkness once more. Should this state of affairs be suffered to continue, the night must surely take unrelenting hold, and our realm perish. So I say unto thee, vanquish the accursed Dragon Lord, and reclaim the sphere of light. All of Alefgard doth place its trust in thee, hero. Fulfill thy destiny, and deliver this land from the darkness. It seems like a memory of something just happened long, long ago. But whether it was his own memory or somebody else's, MC Hammer can't remember. But it must be very important to the story, somehow. Talk to you, my bulging biceps. You have done it, MC Hammer. You've built the colossal coffer. With that coffer placed within the boundaries of this great town, you no longer have to worry about running out of room when you're out and about. Or out and about. When your item bag is full, this marvelous magical chest will whisk anything you can't carry back to your base and store it for you. And what's more, you can access the colossal coffer and all the items inside it from anywhere in the whole wide world. Do you know what this means, MC Hammer? You can go out into the wilderness and gather materials to your heart's content. Speaking of gathering materials, have you collected any of the copper, coal, or stone from the home of the Hammerhoods yet? Ah, so that's where we're gonna find copper, the home of the Hammerhood. So we will need to make our way back there by going through the teleportal to actually get some of those materials that we can bring back to our land. The Cantlin Chronicle describes these substances as at length. It seemed that if we had a forge, we could use them to smith metal items. Needless to say, you should be sure to seek those substances out without delay. Now that you have got both the mallet and the coffer, it's time to dive into the caves beneath Hammerton Heights and see what you can dig up. Yep, and we got some blue goo, so I'll take that. And now it's time for us to get back on our quest here. I think we will go try to find that one person that one guy talked about, and then I think we'll call it close for this live stream. I had a really fun time playing this tonight. I am definitely going to be putting in a lot more time playing this more, and I really like how this game is in 60 frames per second, too. That just only adds to the charm of this game's performance. Or adds bigger points to this game's performance, I should say. Can we not cross the water? No, we cannot cross the water. Yeah, or else we get hurt big time. Though something tells me we're gonna need to find a way to actually cross the waters. Somehow. And it looks like it's gonna be over there, so it looks like we are gonna have to take the teleportal. Make our way back to Cantlin, so that way we can actually take the teleportal to the Hammerton Heights. Go ahead and store up my You can take items out of it at any time by selecting items in the main menu. Even if your inventory is full, any items you collect will be magically transported to the coffer. Okay! I will gladly do that. So... Oh, so we can actually put any equipment away that is starting to become useless. So we will need to unequip that at some point. Okay, so I think since we're done with that... Actually, let's go ahead and put our items in here. Okay. Hi there, Tully. Sorry, folks, my dog came in to say goodnight to me. He's like my own little polter pup. Yes, but he's a good, lovable sweetheart. But, anyways, go on, Tully. You gotta go to bed, buddy. Yeah, sleep tight. Uh-oh. So you're saying World of Final Fantasy on Vita has a very unstable frame rate? I did not even know that. Actually... Oh, I guess we will need to keep those in case, well, you know. Now, let's go back to the teleportal and complete our one quest, and then we'll actually complete this live stream for tonight. I see. One of them is actually trying to climb up to the treasure chest. Hey, you're a human! Human! Don't worry, I'm just like Clobberina. I love humans. But what's a human doing all the way down here? You didn't fall in, did you? Don't worry, human. I'll show you how to climb up sheer walls like these, and you'll be out of here in no time. You can make staircases out of earth or clay blocks, but you can't just plonk them in the midair. So you're gonna have to do is what you've got to do is stick them straight onto the wall, like this. Okay, let me go ahead and get some. Grab some of these, so that way we can have some clay or earth on us. So I obtained the first block of clay, okay. Hopefully we can get some good ideas with clay in our possession. Okay, so... Alright. But I want to grab that treasure chest. Yeah, I just made a even staircase to open that up. And what do we get inside of here? Oh, a seed of life. I will gladly eat that. Okay, so we can't actually get that, so leave that alone. We can actually get coal out of here, finally. Obtain the first lump of coal. So we can actually make a brazier, a blazing bowl of fire that illuminates everything around it, and it's a light source. Okay. And a set of... and I can actually work out a set of crockery. So, glazed tableware made from kiln-fired clay, and you can... I need to get some copper somewhere. There's gotta be a mine somewhere within this place. Oh, there's some copper up here. Yeah, look at that. Got our first lump of copper. So we can actually make copper ingots. And we can actually make ourselves a forge. Alright. Yep, the mount fell apart, so I'm gonna have to equip it. Equip a new one. Copper, 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 copper. Oh. Do it that way. Yeah, there we go. More copper. Okay, so now that we have the items that we need, I think we have enough. Let's vamoose back over to the village. So that way we can actually make that forge. No, we don't need the brazier. Or the saloon door. Oh, we're missing some stone. Okay. So, looks like our excavation for stone hasn't ended there yet, so we're gonna need to find some at, back over here, huh? And, yeah, not to worry. There's plenty of stone within this general direction. Okay, now that we have enough, I'm pretty sure we can make our way back and, actually complete that forge that Rollo suggested us to get. And I bet they're all gonna go to bed now. Okay, now we can make the forge. Alright. Now where are we gonna put the forge at? Ah, okay, so we can actually, you know, forge the stuff that we need, like the copper ingots. Okay, I can make 15 copper ingots out of this. And we can make a sconce, a copper cradle that keeps the torch attached to the wall. And we can also make a copper sword! Yeah, we still haven't gotten the, villager yet, so why don't we build some new stuff while we're at it? Like that copper sword, if we can. Not the stone sword. What? Oh, we actually have to forge it from the, forge? Oh, okay. Alright. Now we have a much stronger copper sword. Oh, okay. So, now we can make some brick walls. I'd say it's about high time we actually make that brick wall. That way we make it protected around this village. At least we got some that can actually start off right here, so we'll make a protected village in no time. Go ahead and sleep while we're at it. Maybe we'll get some new dreams. Nope, we don't get any new dreams. Let's go ahead and, head back into the portal and see if we can actually, go save that fellow, or that good old chum, whatever his name is. The villager. Okay, we got the copper sword. We should be a bit more powerful now to fight the enemies. Yep. We most certainly are. And those ghosts are probably not... I mean, those skeletons are probably... Skeleton knights are not gonna be that problematic towards us, and they most certainly are not. They most certainly are not. They are wusses. Oh, such sweet satisfaction. But still, that blows. You can't even level up in this game. That would have been nice. So that way you're growing along with the adventure. Oh, we will need to go over there, huh? And there's some vine that we can actually climb down. I guess that's gonna be fine with me, okay? Or we could just go down this way. There, that's much safer. A milk blossom bud, huh? Don't worry, who are you? You shouldn't be here. It's not safe. You should leave now before it's too late. Uh-oh. Much stronger forms of the skeleton knights. Alright, the monsters are officially defeated, so talk to him again. Core, I can't believe you actually did it! You defeated the monsters! I found this nice strong cypress stick, though I give those monsters a good thrashing, but, well, you can see how well that went. You might have got lucky this time, but us humans don't stand a chance against them. Let's chalk this one up to experience, and keep our heads down from now on. Thank you, and goodbye. I wish you the best of luck out there. What? A town? There's a town on the other side of the teleportal? And you came all this way just to find me? Well, if you put it like that, I'll certainly come with you. It's not as if I got anywhere else to go. My name's Canelman. Or Canelm. Pleased to meet you. If only you had a chimera wing, we could get back to this town of yours in a flash. Oh, we do. So, let's use it. Yeah, we'll use it to fly us back to base. Oh, ouch. That probably might not have been a good idea, so come out here. Now we'll use it. Now let's fly. There we go. Whoa, look at the size of this place. I had no idea a city this big even existed. Just being here makes me feel so alive. I can't remember the last time I felt so full of energy. Thanks for bringing me here, MC Hammer. I suppose it's fitting that I'd end up living in Cantlin. My ancestors used to be guards here, so if you need someone to keep this place safe, you can count on me. Alright, so looks like we finally got him to join us. Ah, MC Hammer, so you found that fellow I told you about, did you? Judging by that ridiculous hat, it seems he fancies himself something of a soldier. We don't need his kind here. I should have never told you about him. What's wrong with soldiers, you ask? All I say is that bad things happen when people band together. Doubly so if they're looking for a fight. Do you have any idea what brought the city of Cantlin to ruin? Just take it from me. You really don't want to go making this town any bigger. Still, you were only trying to help. Here, MC Hammer, take this. You've earned it. Alright, we got ourselves a Seed of Life here. Alright, it's been taken over to the coffer. And it looks like there's gonna be another fight pretty soon. So, go ahead and stock up on, use that item. Well, let's rest up too while we're at it. Because we're gonna need all of our strength for when we're gonna go up against this fight. And then after we go up against this fight, then we'll call it quits here for tonight. And again, for those who came on the stream at first, I'm sorry it took long to actually get on with the stream. By my furry feet, MC Hammer, it seems those vile monsters are planning another attack on our noble town. There are more of us than last time, and we have bigger and better weapons than before, but that doesn't mean we can let our guard down. So tell me, MC Hammer, are you ready for this battle? Oh, hell yeah, I am. Let's go fight. Oh, some brownies appear. Now we have some chimeras that appear out of nowhere, too. And we got ourselves a monster egg. I gladly like that. And I think that was the one to kill right there. Oh, nope. There's one more. So it plays like a hack and slash. You have to be out of the way before they attack. Alright, victory to us! MC Hammer obtains a Seed of Life. Alright, that'll teach him. And we got ourselves a max hit point increase. I thought we taught those monsters a lesson, but they keep coming back for more. MC Hammer, I feel it is my duty to find some means of defending this town from these vile beasts. I've spent so many late nights working tirelessly on deciphering the Cantlin Chronicle. I've hardly slept a wink. It makes mention of a great castle beyond the Hammerhood's village, beyond even the Cantlin Mountains. It's said that the castle had a great stone stockade, capable of fending off even the most brutal of assaults. Travel to this castle, MC Hammer. Find it with your compass, and there learn the secret of... What did you say? What did your last slave die of? What did your last slave die of? By my frail feelings, MC Hammer, you wound me. I do not ask you to go there for my own benefit, but for yours. After all, are you not the Builder? The legendary figure who is destined to save us all? Now do your duty and get out there, compass in hand, and find out how to build that stone stockade. Okay, greatly. Let's see what you have to say, Pippa. Thanks for getting rid of all those awful monsters again, MC Hammer. But MC Hammer, if you got a moment, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. I've been having so much fun lately, spending the whole day making all kinds of different things. But when the night comes, and we all go to bed, I just can't concentrate on my work with everyone around. So MC Hammer, would you be able to make a room just for me? It would need some kind of sign on the wall so that people would know that it's mine. You're pretty clever, MC Hammer. I'm sure you'll be able to think of something. I'll need a straw mattress to sleep on, a pot in the corner, and a special sign on the wall. Please, MC Hammer, make a room of my own. So, we'll make a lady sign, too. And how to make a gentleman sign. And how to make an inn sign. And how to make a shop sign. MC Hammer, is it true that Rollo told me? What Rollo told me? You're the builder? The actual legendary builder? I've heard all about you. I always thought it was sort of strange that there'd be a hero who didn't get stronger by beating monsters. But MC Hammer, what if I told you that there was a special trick that would make you better at fighting? Behind the Hammerhood village, just at their foot of the mountains, there's a monster who uses a really strange attack. If you could defeat that monster, I bet you'd be able to learn its technique for yourself. Use your compass to find it and give that beast the hiding of its life. Okay, so there are 2 quest markers. So, yeah, I think that's all we're gonna get out of this. So, yeah, with all that said and done, I think we can go ahead and go ahead and finish off this episode for tonight. I just want to let you guys know that I really did enjoy playing this game for the first time, and I definitely am going to get a lot of enjoyment out of it, playing some more of it from now on. So, probably I'll return to this either tomorrow, or I'll probably get started with at least Dragon Quest Heroes, so that way we'll have something Dragon Quest related we can actually do for tomorrow, before I have to go to sleep to go to work tomorrow night. But yeah, we'll do something Dragon Quest related again when we come back here tomorrow. So anyway, guys, I just want to say again, thank you so much for joining me on this live stream. I really appreciate you guys coming to watch me play through this game and get my first impression of it, and I really like it so far. And if you like what you see, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, as well as leaving your comments down in the comment section below. And be sure to subscribe to my channel if you have not done so already, as more support from you guys will mean that more content is coming from me in the future that you're not going to find anywhere else. And again, I'm sorry for the long delay of trying to get this thing started about the first 30 minutes, but, you know, since we finally got everybody together that we needed, everything, you know, came to great fruition as I had hoped for. So, anyway, guys, you all have a good remainder of your evening. Have a great day. Enjoy a great morning or whatever, and I will definitely see you tomorrow, my time, for when we get started, you know, get back with this game, or get started with Dragon Quest Heroes, but probably towards the latter. But we'll have to see. Anyway, guys, have a good night, or have a great day, or see you around, and we'll play some more Dragon Quest in some way, shape, or capacity. So, anyway, to sign off, this is Double RPG saying Godspeed and game on, gamers. Peace out, and I'll see you tomorrow. Laters!